As Frost said that the captain spoke to the team after the game, what was the message from those guys to the team?
We need to change something. We can't have the same weeks over and over. Like every weekend, we play a good game and just fall short by one or two plays. And it's every weekend, and we can't have that happen again. Like we need those next 3 games, and if we want to make a bowl game, so like we have to change something up during the week.
What in the second half? You guys scored 17 points in the first half, and it took you a while to get on the board again in the second half. Did you guys do something different? Did they do something different? What changed?
I mean, we were behind, so we had to pass the ball. They were running the ball. I mean, as an O-line unit, I thought we did a good job giving him enough time. Sometimes it just doesn't work out the way we want it to.
Do you think there were more opportunities for you guys to run the ball in there? I know the game script plays part of that, but
I mean, once you're behind, it's kind of hard to run the ball because, like, you're trying to get as many scores up as possible and like, trying to get down the field. So, like, big throws have to be made. So it's kind of hard at that point to try to run the ball. And, I mean, as you saw in the second half, we barely were running the ball.
Jerry, what kind of message did you get from your captains after the game? Coach said he left it to those guys.
Yeah, I just said, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, my bad.
No.
Do you want me to answer it again? If that's
I mean, can you just expand on what that how as a younger guy, how do you take that message and plan to implement it?
I mean, thanks for calling me a younger guy. We just got to do better. Like I just said, like we have to change things around, and if that means change our routine, change our practices whatsoever, like we need to change something. Like we can't have this happen every week. And like obviously we laid an egg against Minnesota, but all the other games, we fell short by one score, and same here. We just can't happen. Just can't happen. That stuff just can't happen.
what was Adrian's demeanor like after some of those interceptions?
I mean, Adrian is our QB1. He keeps his head up, and we keep his head up too. And so he's probably the best teammate that we can have in that situation because he's not one of those guys that will drop down and just be like, shoot, I just threw an interception. Like he's one of those guys like reset, next play. We need to get down the field, and I admire him. I admire him for that.
You said that you guys also keep his head up. So what do you guys say to keep his head up in this situation?
I mean, one of the big things that we had this week was count on me, and like just for me, for example, like just do my job. You guys can count on me, and for example, just like walking up to him, like we still count on you. Like you need to get ready. Like we're still counting on you. We still believe in you. You're our QB, and especially with the O-line, like an O-line and their QB always have a bigger bond, than other position groups. But it's just small things like that. Like if you see somebody keeping the head down, like you go up, put the head up, and like, hey, game's not over, and that's throughout the game.
Samori and Chase were here talking about the wind. How much of a factor do you think? How bad was the wind out there?
I didn't think the wind was very bad. I couldn't really feel it, to be fully honest. I mean, with the adrenaline going on, and we have our heated benches too, so like, I don't think, like personally, I didn't really feel it. I don't know if obviously as QB kicker, it's a little different because like they have to count the wind in. So as an O-lineman, personally, I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't care, but like it doesn't really matter to us if the wind is flowing or not. So I can't really say anything about that.
What kind of performance did you expect you were going to see from this team coming out of the bye week based on last week, this week?
Are you saying about us or Purdue?
Out of Nebraska.
I mean, one of the big things was to not come out flat. Like just be ready and like come out hitting, and I think we did that. First drive we had a good drive, so like obviously everybody wants some plays back, but I think we had a good first drive to come out, and so like that was like a big emphasis on during the week and during the bye week to like just not just come out flat and whatever. I mean, personally, I think we did a good job coming out.
One more question, guys.
Yeah, going back to that first half, when you guys, before you kind of decided to like go away from the run, what do you think was working well that allowed you guys to run the ball well in that first half?
I think the way we came off the ball, like as an O-line unit, we were able to create the gaps and get some push on the D lineman, and I think that helped us get some rushing yards. And I wish we could have been able to do that in the second half too. But like being down is really hard to have run plays because you need to have those big throws and down the field. So like it's really hard to run the ball and if you're down by points.
Thank
All
you,
right.
guys.
Thank you guys.